Brother, 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 there's just too many of you dying. Mother, 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 there's just too many of you crying. You know you've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. Oh, yes, not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Forget time's going on. Don't punish me with brutality. Come on and talk to me so you can see. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Ooh. Hey, what's going on? Hey guys. Hey everyone. I like that song. Love is the answer, isn't it? Hey, today you're listening to, once again, the webcast from Monte Cagle. I'm from South Carolina, and in my last Christmas greeting, I told you that I'd be doing a lot more videoing, told you a lot more stories, a lot more lessons and things that I've learned in my walk of life. And today I told you that's true. I told you about how you could receive Jesus and be prepared or start your walk with Jesus and God, letting to know a little more about Him. And I told you I'd explain you a little more why Jesus is so important. Well, years ago, a long time ago, when God first created Earth and put us on it, He made this world with a little bit of organization. It wasn't that complicated. It wasn't that, rules and regulations. So many, very few, as a matter of fact. But He did have order, and in order for everything to function properly, you need order, right? I mean, everything needs some kind of governance or leading around, and everything runs smoother, and it makes things run better when everything is organized, like a machine. Every part has to work the way it's supposed to work, or the machine will not work. Okay, so today, it's Christmas. Still, Christmas is coming soon. And I wanted to explain to you a little simple thing that I saw years ago, a long time ago, about what Jesus was and how important He is, and His part that He plays in salvation and connecting us to God, right? So years ago, I saw this cool little track. It was really far out. It was like you had these three toddlers, and they were there in diapers, and they were actually, two of them were talking to this one toddler, and they were explaining him about Jesus, and about God. And I like this because it was so simple. I think even a little kid could understand it. Jesus was always trying to, when He taught us, He gave us a lot of things that even a little child could understand. And so I like this track because it was simple. It was really simple. And it went like this. Okay, the three toddlers were standing there. They were explaining to this one guy little toddler about salvation. And they were saying that God, right, was a father. And that God had these little laws and things, and that we broke the laws. Now God, in His love, asked Jesus if He could do something for him, and that was to take our punishment for breaking the laws for us. And Jesus said, "Oh, great, I'll do it." And the only stipulation in this law was that we had to receive Jesus, or accept him or recognize that he is taking the punishment for us, and that he did that. If we would take his gift, which was taking the punishment for us from God, then we could live with God, and in the track it, like I said, you could be saved. So it's the same thing as being saved. You know, God created the universe and the earth, and he created us. I believe that. And that Jesus, why he's so important, was that God made these laws and regulations, not so many. I think we kind of overdo it a bit, and being a little bit religious with a lot of the laws and things that we said God did. But it was the first things are very simple. And so we've broken a lot of the laws and did a lot of things wrong that God didn't like. So, like any father, you have to give some kind of correction to your children. Otherwise, you're going to have chaos. Boy. And so God also wanted to show that he loves us. He didn't want, it's not, everybody has this idea that God's like, ugh, every time we do something wrong, bam, bam, you're going to hell, bam, you're going to do this, like a monster. But God is not like that. God is a spirit, and he loves us. I say he, as he's love. God is love. And he wanted to show us that he's not just law and regulations. So he knew that the spanking that should give us would hurt us. And so Jesus also loved us too. So he said, look, Dad, I'll take their spanking for them if they'll just receive me and accept my gift of love by my sacrifice for them. Instead of them getting the spanking, Jesus took the spanking. And it's as simple as that. Jesus took our spanking for us. Everybody gets freaked out at God about, oh, God, you did this, oh, God, you did that. But look, let's be honest. You have to have some kind of regulation and some kind of guidance, or we just tear the planet up and tear each other up, which, if you've noticed, we've kind of gotten rid of a lot of the law or ruling direction from God, and we're wrecking the earth right now and wrecking each other like crazy. But basically, that's it in a nutshell. God sent Jesus, this time, we don't know if it was exactly December, but this time of year, who cares? But he came, and that he took the spanking for us that we all deserve. And just receive his love, receive him into your life, and God will forgive you for everything that you've done wrong against actually him that we shouldn't have done. And that is why Jesus is so important. Now, there's no other deity or entity or in the universe that did that. And I know it's hard to understand. And so why not this person, and why not that person, and why not this God, and why not that God? Actually, he was the only one who did it, right? So when you receive his gift, or when you acknowledge that he took the spanking for you by receiving him and accepting him, then you have that pardon, so to speak. And so here's a simple verse from the Bible that explains it all. And you may have heard it, maybe not. But if not, here it is. This is in John 3:16. And it says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." I'll say it again. "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." Okay, so that's it. So don't forget, We got a lot more coming your way. And there, I like to make them short and sweet and simple because I just wanted to listen to it. And if you have any questions, you can always log on to our website, my family's website, thecaglefamily.com. And we have our mailing addresses there, our phone number. You can call us anytime. We'll try to talk to you. You can write us anytime, and we'll write you back and and answer any questions that you may have. So I want to thank you for letting me come over. And if you listen to the whole thing, thanks for listening. And log on to thecaglefamily.com. There it is right there, thecaglefamily.com.
Things are really bad now, what can you say? It's just getting worse all the time, oh yeah. So many crazy things, it just blows your mind. Now let me tell you about it. I got a tip that'll help see you through. Listen to me, brother, here's what you gotta do. Gotta keep on smiling.